Today's horoscope, Capricorn, May 28, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. Today's conversations help fill in the missing details. The urge to sort out little problems, iron out flaws, and eliminate waste or excess is strong. Good energy is with you for solving problems or rising above them regarding practical matters. You can get much done now, and there is bound to be quite a bit of relief after uncluttering your mind and conscience. Your head for finances and practical affairs is powerful today. You're ready to invest more energy and faith into an idea. With a patient approach, you can make empowering improvements to your daily routines and self-care programs. You're in great shape for dissecting problems, working on solving tricky matters, and finding solutions to practical dilemmas. Coming up with ideas or plans for healthier routines and habits can be in the spotlight. Venus, your planetary ruler, harmonizes with steady Saturn today, and meeting your responsibilities and obligations, especially to others, comes naturally and easily. You accept the bad with the good with style and grace. You can be motivated to do right by someone or offer help or support. You tend to show your appreciation or affection for others through practical gestures during this transit, and others may be doing the same actions weigh in more heavily than words. You can enjoy making plans and designs more so than usual. The practical elements of a creative project are a strong draw and interest right now. It's a good time to make solid progress on a pet project and make realistic judgments of quality and worth. Reliable feedback from others can motivate you. Later today, the moon heads into your partnership sector for a stay of over 2 days, increasing your awareness of relationship needs. Mars moves into the same sector but will stay for 6 weeks, stirring these needs further. Feelings are intense and will continue to intensify. In addition to your celestial ruler still retrograding through Taurus and your exotic 9th house or belief systems, Mercury will also harmonize with powerhouse Pluto via your romantic 5th house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression. To take a leap of faith for love or not, to that is the question. Moreover, the moon will conjunct lucky Jupiter and the wounded healer, Chiron, via your intimate 8th house of mergers, shared resources, and soulmate connections, all while sitting alongside Mars and Venus. Spicy much? You're just as passionate about intimacy as you are invested in the partnership. You may be struggling with certain projects or defining your professional signature lately. It could be time to revisit previous ventures in your professional journey as Mercury retrograde in Taurus trines Pluto retrograde in Capricorn today. As these two meet to reconsider the trajectory of your projects, you should bring up any past conversations about style, aesthetics, next steps, and more to reposition yourself. Even though you may have to retrace your steps in your work, you may find that your project will be better for it. Having the moon in your financial sector during Mars' first full day here is just as important as having it here during Venus' final days. This is also the moon's first visit since Jupiter's return, with your financial instincts and imagination linking in with the planets of war, money, and luck here for the first time in over a decade. And just as you move into an expansive new financial chapter, don't be too disappointed with how events turn out. Despite your plans, you're unlikely to be able to make a great deal of progress, and if things don't go your way, resist the temptation to blame others. Unrealistic expectations leave you feeling disappointed. Don't give up, take advantage of opportunities on offer. Instead of force, tackle things modestly. Deep conversations could lead to deep thoughts. You're unusually introverted today, lost within the confines of your mind. Enjoy your increased perceptiveness this evening. You'll come away with a different perspective on everyone tomorrow. A tendency to rush into romance scares off potential candidates for your love. Such a forceful approach can have an adverse effect on the person you desire. If you're not looking for rejection, try to develop a gentler and serene attitude, then those you meet find you to be a far more attractive proposition to date. You'll feel your best today if you can get your heart rate up. It's a good day to focus on your exercise routine, especially if you haven't been doing it for a while. If exercise is not exactly a word in your working vocabulary, It's time to take a look at this. You don't have to do anything fancy. You can try easing into a good habit with a few sit-ups before bed. Eat sensibly, even if you crave extravagant foods. It's not the time for indulging. Pull away from the crowds and family today and take some time out for just you. The energy that's happening will encourage this kind of time, as it brings so much rejuvenation to your mind and soul. Even if you have to put in a full workday, there's always your breaks for a walk, or the evening for a longer stint. Enjoy a hot bubble bath by candlelight, or lie back to listen to some favorite music. Meditate for a while and get some extra rest. Daily planetary overview. Today brings a whirlwind of energies, and you might feel like you're navigating through a crowd of strong personalities and heightened emotions. With so many egos swirling around, you could find it harder than usual to assert your own boundaries, especially with people who challenge your peace or push your buttons. But let this be your gentle reminder. Protecting your emotional space isn't selfish. It's necessary. Your mental and emotional well-being deserve just as much care as the time and compassion you often extend to others. Venus and Jupiter are in cosmic opposition today, creating an energy that can make us all a bit too generous for our own good. While the desire to give, support, or even indulge someone is natural, be mindful not to overextend yourself. It's okay to say no. In fact, it's healthy. You don't always have to be the one who says yes just to keep the peace or meet someone else's expectations. Let today be a day where you remember that the same love and effort you pour into others also belongs to you. Have you ever found yourself giving so much that you forget to refill your own cup? Maybe you've stayed up late helping a friend through a rough patch, only to find yourself drained the next day. Or perhaps you've lent your time or money to a cause or person, even when your own needs were pressing. If any of that resonates, take this as your cosmic cue to gently pull back and pour into yourself today. Boundaries aren't barriers, they're bridges to a more balanced life. Later today, we welcome the sun into radiant Leo. This is a powerful moment of transition. Over the coming month, we'll feel a collective shift from introspective Cancer to the expressive, heart-centered energy of Leo. It's time to move from the private realm into the spotlight. Whether that means showcasing your talents, sharing your story, or simply owning who you are without apology, Leo season invites you to live out loud. This is your season to shine, to reclaim confidence, and to challenge any lingering feelings of inadequacy. If you've been holding back because you're afraid of being too much, consider this your permission to take up space. You don't have to dim your light to be accepted. Your authenticity is magnetic, and when you embrace it fully, you naturally attract others who resonate with your truth. Still, be mindful of pride and ego as the sun blazes through Leo. Confidence is empowering, but unchecked arrogance can quickly spiral into conflict or drama. Find your center. Lead with humility and clarity. That way, you remain approachable and real, even as you step into your power. And here's some good news on the financial front. Things are looking steady. Transactions go smoothly, and the usual competitive energy surrounding money may feel less intense. Take advantage of this calm. If you've been thinking about investing, researching new income streams, or revisiting your financial goals, now is a great time to do so. Stay proactive. Just because things are flowing doesn't mean you should coast. Use this momentum to set yourself up for something greater down the line. So today, take it all in stride: the powerful emotions, the generosity tug-of-war, the surprises, and the potential for recognition. Let your heart be open, but not exposed. Be kind, but not overextended. Be confident, but stay grounded. What part of this message resonated most with you? Are you working on setting better boundaries, stepping into your confidence, or maybe reassessing your finances? Let me know in the comments, or simply take a moment for quiet reflection. Your journey is unfolding, and every step, no matter how small, is part of something beautiful. You've got this. Keep going, keep growing,